Hey free-to-play gang, welcome back to another video. Don't be too surprised. This video is sponsored by LD Player. So this is a very lightweight and fast Android emulator that works really well based on my experience. So I've used LD Player for quite a long time thus far, and I don't have any complaints about it. It is very lightweight, it's very easy for you to use it on low performance PCs, low performance laptops for example. I used to use it very heavily when my laptop kind of sucked back then. But anyway, let's take a look at some of the settings that I have on my LD Player. Let me just switch the layout a little bit. Okay, so as you can see here, I am currently running on these settings, and in terms of the frame rates per second itself, I'm currently running at 120 frame rates per second. So this can actually run super fast, especially if a computer can handle it. Now, apart from that, I'm also running on full graphics settings on this game that we are going to try out for today, and that's going to be Higan Eruthyll. Now, if you have not already known, I do have a separate channel where I covered this game for quite a little bit. So if you want my honest full review on this game, now that it is on launch itself, I would highly recommend you to go and check out my other channel, Daddy Pay to Win, for a little bit more information on this game and whether this is going to be something good for you or not. But please do not fret, okay? This slide is still going to be my main game on this channel for the foreseeable future. Now, I must say that for Android games, they do run really well on LD Player. So if you want to try it out for yourself, feel free to use the link down in the descriptions below. That's going to help me out a little bit as well. And of course, give you a better experience when running the game on your computer so that you can be a little bit more hands-free and you don't need to worry too much about consuming your precious battery on your phone itself. Alright, so without further ado, let's take a look at Higan Eruthyll and what we can expect. So the thing is, the game recently went global on the 6th of April. So we're going to be going back into one of our older servers, which is the Vanguard server that I played during like the soft launch period. And this is where I've gathered some experience within the game itself to learn a little bit more about what to expect in the game. So if you guys want to check out more details about how the early game looks like, you can go ahead and check out my videos on the other channel. Okay, so we log in and this is like the main screen over here. So there are some banners. This is like literally my first time coming back after such a long time. So it seems like we have some limited time characters over here. Some limited time plays, and what plays are, they are essentially just like your equipments. So anyway, let's just get ahead with the rest of the content and figure out what this game is all about. Anyway, a lot of stuff to be collected over here. We're just going to receive everything for the time being. We got some crystals, which is good. So this is obviously used for your summons, and yeah, some other good stuff. We are going to check out a few things for this video, right? We're going to check out the main content in the game, and we're also going to check out some summons as well, because we have more than enough currency to summon. Alright, so let's go for some adventure. So this is how... Okay, wait, some other little things to collect. Okay, so this is how like the gameplay works. We're currently stuck in this particular chapter, but I feel like we should have enough firepower to blast through this right now. So the graphics are pretty good. Okay, so I must say that they kind of have very updated graphics, especially with like the current modern age games. So it's gonna look really nice, right? So as you can see, the shadows are really nice. The character designs, they're all really good. We are slightly below power, but I think we should still be able to perform here, I think. We're actually gonna go ahead and change our lineup a little bit. So you can shift your espers, you can shift your espers around like that, depending on how you think this is gonna perform the best for you. So I'm gonna put my water dude in front just because he's a water type, and he's gonna be able to tank the fire espers better that way, right? So as the game proceeds, you can actually shift the screen around. Oh my god. A little bit of a lag there, but I don't think it's because of the emulator, it's because the game is just starting up. And as you can see, all your skills are tap targeted, right? It's not like press and that's it. It's more like you need to aim exactly where you want to. Crap, we just lost one of our characters. No way. It's more like you want to aim like what kind of enemies you want to kill at the start. Yeah, something like that. And we need to drop a heal. Okay, good, we got the heal. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since the last time I played this game, so I'm still trying to get a hang of it. Oh wait, heal. Okay. Can I get another heal? Now the issue with having one of your characters die is obviously you're not gonna get a 3-star rating clear. Oh wait, hold on. We have a chance here. This is our ultimate skill, and it's a big heal. Now a lot of you guys are probably gonna be worried that if this is an active game, right? How is it going to affect, like, let's say manual gaming? Because you need to tap target, right? But the good thing about this game is that when you're trying to tap target, everything just slows down. So it's okay, it's perfectly fine for you to be playing this game on emulator, for example, right? You don't have to worry too much about needing to use your fingers to really mini-max your controls. And I think we're going to lose here just because we are running out of time. So this is going to be one of those games that has a time limit, right? As you can see, we have only like 5 seconds left. We are not going to be able to do this. There is no way. So it's unfortunate. We should have won this, except that they decided to include the timer over there, which is it's not a good thing for the game. I think they should just get rid of all these timers and get rid of all the things that make the game feel like an AFK game. I do feel like this game is very much like an AFK game, which is not a good thing. But anyway, like I said, if you want to have my full review on this game, go ahead and check out my other channel. I have everything that you will need to know about this game. I'm just going to show you guys some content so that you understand a little bit more about how the game works and of course how the graphics look like. Because I must say, graphically, this is a very pleasing game. So we're currently at the Labyrinth, which is very similar to a lot of different Labyrinth content that you're used to right now, especially if you play a lot of idle games, right? So this is going to be very familiar. There is 10 different floors, and we are just going through from floor to floor to floor, collecting different resources along the way until we find the boss at the end. So combat-wise, it is pretty much the same in every single different modes out there. It's always going to be the same. I have not yet seen any content that differs from this layout, right? So it's going to be very similar. There is very little variation in the content, at least for now. Who knows, maybe in the future they're going to include something new. Maybe they might introduce some bosses or something like that that makes the game a little bit more like engaging. So now that we are done with this floor, we can then proceed to the next floor. Yeah, we have collected some resources, the Outlands Mark, and a magic brush for, I can't remember what that does, but yeah, so you can select like one of these blessings to give your entire team, or at least the characters that would benefit from it, and then you proceed on and on and on. And that is the Labyrinth content. Now, as for the rest of the content in this game, like I said, they all run with the same format, right? It's always just tap targeting and choosing the formations of your characters at the start. So that's basically it. But of course, there are many different kinds of content for you to collect different resources. So there is the Arc task, where you collect like various different resources here, which are going to be quite important for improving your characters, right? There is also the Elemental Rhapsody for, you know, very typical elemental-based upgrade materials here. There is the Holy Domain Duel, which you use to obtain some resources that is meant for, I think, upgrading your classes, like class-specific stuff, right? Yeah, Caster Soul Essence. So this is for your casters, which is used for character awakening. Okay, so yeah, that's what it does. And there is also the Realm of Fighters, where we had the Labyrinth. And there's also like some other content over here, which you guys can definitely figure it out on your own. Okay, so let's take a look at the Wish, which is the summon itself, and let's just see how this works. So there is a current new character here, Ghostfire. I've not actually seen her before. Rita, she is an archer type. So there are many different classes in this game. I think there are like 6 classes. So she's going to be an archer, which means she's going to be a ranged DPS. And there is also your standard banner here, which is probably not a really good idea to partake in. But anyway, as you can see, we are only 20 summons away from our next PT. And what you must understand is that I re-downloaded this game after like such a long period of time, which means that your PT actually maintains across different time periods, across different patches as well. So that's one good thing that I think they have, which I think a lot of games should learn from, right? So 120 PT, and the PT also goes up, so you can keep on collecting more and more resources if you are much of a whale, right? You can collect a lot of the multiple dupes that you will need in order to fully ascend or like awaken your characters further. So we're gonna go ahead and do some summons here. I have a bunch of summons. I have some Star Sigils, which we will use, and I have a bunch of crystals as well, which we will also use. So let's just see what we get. So this is how the animation looks like, right? You can just draw whatever you want. So for example, I can just draw something completely random, not resembling anything at all. And when this triggers one more time, after purple going to orange, okay, we did not get anything, rip. So yeah, as you can see, right, we are getting some other essences. So for example, I've obtained Ume before, and as such, she has given me extra soul essences, which is used for the upgrading process of your character. So I will show you that in just a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and skip because we didn't get anything good. Oh, we got a new character here. That's cool. They introduced a new R character. Okay, that's nice. Okay, more summons. Let's go. We're gonna convert more of these crystals into summons. Alright, let's try this again. Come on. Trigger twice. Trigger twice. One more. One more orange. Nice. Let's go. Let's freaking go. One copy. Okay. Where? Oh, wait. Nuno. Oh, I do not have her. Wait, do I have her? I don't think I have her. Wait, do I have her? I think I have her, right? Is she new? She's not new. Oh my god, she's a dupe. Okay, but yeah, like I said, duping is very important because you need to awaken these characters with the dupe essences, and I'll show you in just a bit as well. Obtained materials can be exchanged for 120, proceed to the shop for redemption. Okay, so they are telling me whether I want to redeem my PT, but I don't think I want to do so. I do not know exactly what she does, but it's a good thing that they have finally decided to include all of these stuff over here, like the details, because back then, they did not include all of these, and I actually pointed it out as one of the issues in the game. But it's a good thing that they are now showing all the different stats and skills of the characters, which is very important. We are just going to go ahead and continue wishing. We still have enough currency for another 10 pool. So bing, bong, I wanna make my ding dong. Another, come on, let's go. So that is the summons, and there is also something else called the play, so which is, like I said at the start of this video, it's just your equipment, something like that. So we have 47, so we can go ahead and just see what the play looks like. Okay, we didn't get anything good again. Big rip, but okay, so as you can see, there are a few different types. There is the prologue, I'm not sure why it's called prologue here. There is the interlude, there is the finale as well. So these are the 3 different equipments that you can have on any one of your characters. So let's take a look at our characters, and so that we can understand a little bit more over here. So these are all the characters that I've unlocked, and as you can see, there are some red bubbles at the top right of some of my characters. So for example, for Ruko here, the reason why there's a red note is because we can awaken her because we got several copies of her. So as you can see, if we get more copies of her, we can just awaken her to unlock more of her stats. So this is kind of similar to like the constellation system or the resonance system in this light. And as you can see, this is massive. Like there is a lot of resonance over here, right? So there is a lot of room to get a lot of dupes so that you can improve them to their furthest potential, right? Their best potential. So we can awaken her, and for some of these nodes, you'll notice that we can actually select the kind of talent that we want to activate. So in this case, we can either increase our attack speed by 20%, which is really good, or increase our attack damage by 6%. So I think we should just go with the attack speed, I think. But anyway, this is going to be a rare Esper. Rare Esper. But in this game, rare characters are actually really useful. As you can see, my main DPS is a rare mage, and she is like probably one of the best characters that I've at least played with for like the soft launch period. So we have another character here, Nuno. We're just going to go ahead and awaken her, unlock more stuff. Very nice. Very, very nice. So now she has 2 new talents. When self HP is above 70%, increase healing done by 20%. That's not very interesting. When HP is above 70%, there's a 50% chance that wind breath won't be consumed when casting enhanced skill. Okay, I think this is probably a little bit more interesting. I'm not so sure. But anyway, let's take a look at all the characters that exist in the game, right? And let's figure out why this game looks so good as well. So there is Basil, there is Euphoria, one of the free characters that you get from the start. Asa, and our character. Ruko is a really good healer, by the way. Mireia, Fanny, and of course you can just like rotate the characters. So very nice. In terms of graphics, they are definitely very well done. Hathor, Media, Nuno, Iluya. So the cast is really quite broad, right? They all look very unique, very different. Very much the same as like this light in its... I mean, this light is still churning out characters that look amazing. Like really nice. Oh wow, this is new. Did I just draw her? What the heck? Whoa. Dude, her weapon looks so sick. Like, I love the designs in this game. The characters look so good. But my main complaint back then is that their skills, they are not that unique. Well, this character looks super interesting. She's holding on to a box that is like broken, and there's like stuff dangling below. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Like, the character designs here are just top tier. Very nice. Take a look at that, right? It's a floating fish. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, and that's about it. So those are all the characters in the game right now. And I've gotten most of them, right? Most of them. And I was just playing... I just spent a little bit of money, and that's about it. And final thing, right? So these are the equipment pieces that you can equip on them. They are called the plays. So there's the prologue, the interlude, and the finale as well. So they're going to give you stuff like extra stats and extra set effects. So for example, if you complete this set, you're going to get extra HP. But of course, depending on the rarity of your equipments, of your plays, they're going to give you a much different effect. So for example, for Basil here, he has a really good set on himself. So this is the Chu Ing Tai play set, which increases his armor by 10%. And of course, there is also an extra effect that can be activated when you complete the 3-piece set. Now, of course, the plays can go up to like 5 stars. So if you do have some 5-star plays or like the full set, right, your team is going to be pretty jacked. But I guess that's it for this video. So that's it for Higan Eruthyll on LD Player. Hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. I will not be leaving this slide, okay? Whenever I do sponsored videos, you guys always ask me this question. But anyway, thank you so much to LD Player for sponsoring this video. I would like to work with you guys further into the future if possible. But anyway, for the rest of you guys, if you are still looking for an emulator, don't forget to try out LD Player. It is the most lightweight emulator out there. It's even more lightweight than the other major emulators. And why that is good is because it is very efficient on your memory resources, and it also takes up very little space on your device as well. But anyway, with that said, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up, it really helps the channel, and subscribe for more content coming to the future. And as always, this has been Daddy Free to Play, and I will see you in the next video.